Which person on this planet does not like money? When accumulated, money becomes a sign of power. When saved, it becomes a sign of safety. When pooled together for a cause, money becomes unity. When contributed, it becomes a sign of support. When paid over and above your salary, money becomes a reward. And tonight we'll talk about the last one, money as reward. Have you ever taken an exam where winners were given prize money? You have, trust me. The name of the test was the Wuhan virus pandemic. It was the toughest test our generation had to take. Those who managed to cope with it and grow with it are now being rewarded. It is happening around the world. Earlier this year, IT companies in India gave record hikes to their employees. In the US, Microsoft announced a $1,500 pandemic bonus for all employees. Amazon gave special recognition bonuses, and Walmart rolled out bonuses as a sign of appreciation for the sustained commitment of their employees. In other words, companies around the world are rolling out higher pay packages and bonuses as a sign of appreciation as reward. In some countries, governments are stepping in to ensure that people are rewarded. Take Germany, for example. The country has just had a change in leadership. Olaf Scholz will be the next Chancellor of Germany, and one of his first promises is the promise of a better pay. The minimum pay in Germany will now be changed to $13.45 an hour. What is the current rate? $10.77 an hour. This pay raise will benefit nearly 2 million workers. The Chancellor has announced a 25% pay hike for 2 million workers. What called for this raise? The pandemic. What else? It triggered an inflation, contributed to price rise. Those who worked hard to cope with the pandemic and worked through the health crisis are now struggling to make ends meet. So Germany is now rewarding its ground-level workers with an increased pay. Is the move completely apolitical? Of course it's not. What better way to say the government cares than by increasing a worker's take-home money? Money, while a brilliant reward, is also a means to restore confidence in a country and reinforce trust in a government. So that's what Germany is doing. Thousands of miles away, Japan too is asking companies to offer more salary to its employees. This country too has a new leader in office, Prime Minister Fumio Kishida. He has asked firms to give more money to their employees, at least 3% more than their current salaries. This proposal targets firms whose earnings have recovered to pre-pandemic levels. And there is additional focus on frontline and essential workers. Kishida's government wants to raise their incomes by 3% every year. Now, do you remember how during the numerous waves of the pandemic, the internet often pointed out that the frontline workers are also among the least paid workers? So Japan is aiming to bridge that pay gap. It plans to raise the salaries of childcare workers. This is Japan showing its appreciation to those who put others before themselves during the pandemic. As economies recover, more companies, more countries should follow suit. They should reward workers for their dedication. The last 2 years have not been easy on anyone. Employees have had to cope with the new normal, learn to work from home, learn to coordinate despite social distancing, balance work and caregiving duties. Most of them stuck it out. Many went out of their way to deliver. Some exceeded expectations. It is only fair that they're all rewarded. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.